Hi, I'm Julia, a Director of Obsequium Consulting. Today we wanted to share some insights into issues we are seeing in the credit space at the moment. Some of the concerns that we have been identifying from our clients, from our discussions with the regulator, and from what we have seen in the media have been fairly well represented in the recent BMW Finance Enforceable Undertaking. If you're unaware, late last year ASIC accepted an enforceable undertaking from BMW Finance Australia. BMW Finance provides motor vehicle finance to retail customers both directly and indirectly through a network of motor vehicle dealers. Now, although motor vehicle finance is somewhat different to mortgage broking, the key principles of responsible lending and compliance with hardship obligations are exactly the same. So off the back of an ASIC surveillance, an independent consultant reviewed the business, including the compliance framework, and identified weaknesses. More relatable to today's discussion though, they also reviewed a sample of 100 client files and found that in 98% of those client files, the responsible lending obligations had not been met. The issues that were identified were very easy to win obligations, and had there been a more positive compliance culture that required representatives to maintain a higher standard of compliance, a lot of these issues may have been avoided. Some of the specific deficiencies included things like not demonstrating verification of customer information and identification, inadequate arrangements for managing hardship obligations, where representatives were not being adequately trained and monitored on the proportion of clients' income that was being used to make loan repayments, inadequate inquiries being made into the financial situation of clients, so that included things like recording unrealistically low amounts for customers' expenses and using inappropriate benchmark figures without regard for the customer's actual financial positions. They also found that customers' income had not been verified, particularly for self-employed and casual employees. And lastly, there was a failure to demonstrate that reasonable steps were taken to resolve information provided by the client that was inconsistent. These issues really do, to an extent, come back to applying common sense and diligence when providing credit advice. It's about ensuring you conduct a thorough investigation of your client's relevant personal circumstances and documenting this properly in the client file. It goes further as well. It goes to asking questions such as, have you been able to gauge your client's level of financial literacy? Is the information they have provided realistic in your expert opinion? And would you feel comfortable justifying this information to ASIC should they come knocking? These are just some points to think about when you're meeting with your clients, because getting a deal across the line today may have much bigger consequences down the track. And for BMW Finance, this has meant entering into Australia's largest remediation program for responsible lending failures. It has resulted in remediation to approximately 15,000 clients and will cost in excess of $72 million in total. And this doesn't even include reputational damage. If you would like to know more about this topic or find out how it affects your business, please contact obsequiumconsulting.com.au to inquire about a health check and subscribe to our channel for regulatory updates.